Okay, looks like I am live. All right, so what is up? This is a Google Hangout with only me on it. And I'm doing this video for my 7-day Team Crushers team. Um, you know who you are, and I'm going to shout out to all you guys. I just wanted to write down some names here, but it's almost 11 o'clock, so sorry if I'm not all hyper at the moment. But that doesn't mean that this information I'm about to give you is any less relevant. So just bear with the monotone in my voice. Tired. Okay. That should be better. That should be better. That should be better. Okay. All right. So, Team Crushers, 7-day Team Crushers. I'm going to give a shout out to you guys, and I'm going to go each and one of you individually and tell you what I see, what I don't see, and what's going to go on to get us going, to get us continue going where we are going, in the direction we're going. All right. First up, Bobby Lester. Put your fist right here, man. Bobby Lester. Pound. All right. Next up, Cookie Feliciano. Fist right here. Fist right here. All right. Next up, Darrell Nixon. Darrell Nixon. Fist right here, man. Fist pump. Fist pump. And Ryan McManaman. Ryan McManaman. Fist right here. All right. You guys are the most prominent ones out of the group. Literally no one else is taking advantage, but there are several more that are in the group that are not conversing with us. And you know what? It is what it is. So if I'm talking to you and you're watching this, get on the ball, get in the chat, and start talking. Now, I've been wanting to do a live chat with you guys for a little bit, and I'll admit, on some occasions it's been my fault, only because I've had family come in and, you know, just really needed time to spend with them, because I feel like a lot of the times I'm working hardcore, and so you got to know, and you got to have the right balance between family and work, and sometimes I don't manage it well. I am a human being, you know, so I've messed up, and all of our schedules is kind of difficult to put together. But I really want to make sure that this video reaches out to every single one of you guys, because I want to make sure that you see me and that you're constantly in contact with me, so that way we can do this together. Because I want us all to be on the same level. You know, I want this to be an even playing field where we're all, you know, up there making a good amount of money and changing a lot of lives. All right. So I'm using this video as an opportunity to grade each and every one of you guys. And let's just be honest here. Some of this might be a little embarrassing because I'm going to put you guys on the spot. And the reason I'm going to put you guys on the spot is because I want you to get rid of things that are not conducive to your success. And I want you to, you know, sometimes you just need a quick little kick in the pants, as they say, you know. And I need it too. I mean, I have my own mentors that make me feel like a dumb butt if I don't do what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'll tell you, that's a lot better than just feeling like I'm out there by myself, you know? So here we go. I'm going to talk to each and every one of you guys, and the rest of you are going to get to watch and hear this, all right? Okay. So let's start with, you guys are probably getting nervous, huh? Okay. Let's start with my man, Bobby Lester. Okay. So, Bobby, Um, First of all, man, you are very impressive to me because, um, first of all, we've known each other for quite a bit. We met once, but you know, I I've known you for quite a bit, so I know the kind of history, where you come from, and all that. And I've known some of the things that you've tried. I've joined with you in some of the things you've tried, and one thing that I know about you is you have this go for broke attitude. I remember you purchased the $3,500 product with Empower Network. Um, I know that you borrowed that money because you believed yourself so strongly that you would make things work for yourself. Now, I don't know if you were able to raise that money again to pay your friend back or whatever the case may be. To be honest, that's irrelevant. Um, because really, what I see with you, Bobby, is that you have this persistent attitude, believing in what you feel is your path in life. And this is something that a lot of people fail to neglect. Well, they neglect to identify. Um, I don't know your story, so I'm bringing that $3,500 thing because it's a big deal to a lot of people. $3,500 is a lot of money, and it doesn't even have anything to do with what we're doing now. It's whatever. I don't know if you were able to raise that money, but I just want to put it back out there. And I want to say this for the benefit of everybody else watching. If you didn't raise that money back, if you haven't paid your friend back again, that is just fine, because the truth of the matter is, on this journey, we are going to fail. I'll just be honest with you guys. I've lost several thousands of dollars myself. I've invested in things. I invested in something called Simple Press Release. It was by actually one of the leaders in Empower Network. He endorsed it, and I bought into it. It was close to $2,000, and I lost it. Basically, I didn't see a dime from that. I spent the money on it. It was okay, information, but I didn't, nothing came from it. I didn't make a sale. I didn't make any commissions off of it. I didn't do anything. I lost the money. And so I'm saying this to kind of relate to Bobby because I know what it is. And again, I could be totally, I don't know if you raised it or not, so I could be totally just, assuming here. But I wanted to bring it as a point that we all may come from time to time where we fail. And for most people, you fail once and that's it. That's it. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to do this anymore. But Bobby Lester, like me, he exudes this leadership characteristic that it doesn't matter what happens. Come fail or victory, I know what my goal is, and I'm going to get it regardless. Now look at Bobby, I'm looking at your timeline here and noting some of the stuff that you post. Okay, you have, you're tagging some people here. I don't know if, as long as they're cool with it, that's fine. But you have posts where you're promoting yourself. Yeah, and you're keeping it. Okay, it's good to mix things up. You don't want to just look like a big old newspaper ad. Dude, you know Bishop Chase? I know him personally. That's weird. He's been to my concert. He's performed at one of my concerts. That's weird. Anyway, you put things here that are personal, which is good, and then also, you're constantly promoting yourself in your business. Excuse me. So that's good. So I'm just noticing what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you, and I like I like this stuff too. I want to give you some advice on your timeline here. Oh hey, y'all reading this in my voice. All right, so guys, you're looking at Bobby's timeline here, and you see that there's a good mix of him promoting his business and also being personal, having fun, and that's what you see. That's what I see when I'm looking through this. Um, wow. So all of this is good. All of this is really, really good, and Bobby Lester is not someone that wastes any time. He is constantly going at it. Now, I will say some things that I will critique you on, Bobby, is that for one, you seem at times to be a little too. I know it's hard to think. Can you really go overboard with promoting yourself like this? Yeah. For instance, if somebody comes to you and he wants to sell you bread, he'll say, "Hi, would you like to buy some bread?" Bobby, sometimes you're like shoving the bread in people's faces, say, "Hi, would you like to buy some bread? Would you like to buy it now? How many would you like?" You know. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I've noticed some things that you've said in not here, but but Facebook groups. Like I see on my timeline, you'll appear, and I see that you post in certain groups, and I see things, the way you respond to some people. Oh, that's weird. And all this stuff is great. All this stuff is vital, which should never stop. But at the same time, I don't know if you read what. In fact, let's see if I can bring it up. Limitless Lifestyle. Something was posted on our Limitless Lifestyle membership group. Let's see if this is it, because I'm not entirely sure. Okay, this isn't it. Okay, this was chain of solution. Let's see if this is it here. Okay, well, I can't seem to find it. Maybe this is it. Hold on. Okay, this is it right here. Bobby and everyone else watching this, I want you to go to the Limitless Lifestyle Movement and click on the link under Files that says Sharing Income Results Social Proof on Facebook. Now, this is what I was saying about Bobby, is that he's constantly posting stuff like this. There's three. What this material here is teaching you, based on Mark Hoverson, he's the one that actually wrote this. There are three thoughts on posting how much money you or your teammates are earning in XYZ company. Now, the first one is what Bobby's doing, what I was doing, and what many of us have been taught to do. You'll be like, "Hey, I just made 7 sales in my first 5 days. This works." Show a screenshot of how much money you make. Now, the problem here is that what you're doing is you're showing off. And not that it's bad, but you're showing off. How am I supposed to feel when you're showing off and I can't even make 25 bucks? You know what I'm saying? So as you can see here in the rest, it says, it's hard for the viewer to receive any value. A post like that is more likely to engender jealousy, disbelief, antagonism, even depression. And I'll admit, sometimes I'll look at one of my mentors' stuff, and I'll see that or sometimes I'll log into the back of Instant Payday, realize that Jeff Buchanan is still sitting pretty on the top with a huge lead over all of us, and I'm wondering, how do I narrow the gap? You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we all thought that, and so what value am I going to get, Bobby, if you're posting just your product, your business. Wow, this really works. Wow, I just made such and such money. Da 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 da. Number two, and I mean you guys could read this, but really, I'm not even gonna go through this. You guys can watch this. But really, what I'm finding is that the more profitable posts on Facebook are the ones where you are where you are offering value. It's the same as when you're sending an email out and when you're doing a video. It's about, if I'm going to do a message on Facebook, I got to think, what is it that you want to hear? What is it that's going to get your attention? And if I'm just saying, look at me, I'm, making money, da da da, that'll get some people's attention, sure, but again, it also can invoke jealousy, disbelief, antagonism, depression, etc. Now, I've been trying some of this, and what you'll notice on my Facebook, I really just fool around. Like, this here really has no value whatsoever. It's just stupid. But then you'll notice other posts like where I say puberty is overrated, and then Chris Pyers goes, "LOL, Jason, just bust this out of thin air." But look at this one here. This was my latest one. I wrote, "When my phone tells me I've made money, I thank God that I'm on the right track, and I pray that I can teach those who are hungering for a better life and are willing to be coachable. My life is a blessing I wish to share with others." Now you see, I'm showing off. You see that? Screenshot from my phone says my cash freebies, referral has met requirements, so I've made money. I'm showing off, but you could see the instant value in how I'm presenting it. And in fact, I'm not even giving you my link. I'm not even putting a call to action. I didn't say inbox me for details, inbox me to learn how to change your life, or anything like that. And that's what I normally do. For this post, I just show you, hey, I've made money, and here I'm keeping it real by saying, I thank God that this is working for me. And then I point it at you, where I say, I pray that I can teach those who are hungering for a better life and are willing to be coachable. My life is a blessing I wish to share with others. So let me ask you this as you're watching this video right now. What are you feeling as I'm reading this to you? What are you feeling? Are you feeling jealousy that I made money? No. Because you see that I want to teach you. I want to show you. If you're coachable, I want to share this with you. I want to share this with you. And I posted this. You'll see that there's 3 people liking, it's okay. But this person here, Angela Peters, she has been liking my statuses for, I want to say, a few months now. She's always one of the people that's liked my statuses. Here's her again. She's in here somewhere. Angela Peters. Angela Peters, Angela Peters, Angela Peters. She always likes my stuff, but she's never really commented. Angela Peters, look at that. Okay? Angela Peters, maybe some. She doesn't like every single one, but she does like a ton of my stuff. But anyway, she's been following me for a while, and she's been liking a lot of my stuff. And I wrote this. And within 5 minutes, Angela Peters sends me a message right here. See that? This was earlier today. So she's never contacted me. She's never commented, but she has been following me for months. She's liked my stuff for months. I post this. 5 minutes, I get her attention, and she writes to me. And she asks me, what am I doing? How do I do it? How can I teach her to do it? So you see that, Bobby? Everything you do is great, but don't be a salesman. I'm not trying to offend you or anything like that. What I'm trying to do is point you in, a direction that you could possibly tweak. And what I really admire about you, Bobby, is, like I said, you have this go for broke attitude. You are hardworking. You are seriously, I could leave you alone, come back, and you're still at it. So come hell or high water, you continue regardless, Bobby. And that is wonderful. And that's why, you're doing what you're doing. So I just wanted to give this bit of advice to you so that you can adopt this into what you're doing and hopefully get some more better results. Cool? All right, so that was Bobby. Who's next on my list, my target list, my agenda? Let's go straight to the team chat. All right, let's do Cookie Feliciano. Okay, so Cookie Feliciano, you've been following me for, I want to say, over a year now, and you came from being completely computer illiterate to being one of what I consider the leaders in our team. I know that to this day you still are managing your time between your job and working from home, and I do know, Cookie, that you are working hard. I know that you're working hard, and I know that you're still learning. You know, you're still in many ways a newbie, a baby to online marketing, to building a business from home, and you are absorbing it little at a time. But the truth is, you are absorbing it, and you are working hard. And you know, it may take you a while. It may take you some trial and error. But I want to point you to this right here. Okay, less than a month ago, this is your sale. Now, Cookie, I have sensed in a few of your messages when we're talking, chatting, and whatnot, that you're not discouraged, but I've noticed that the excitement has kind of evened out a little bit. And I want to encourage you by showing you this right here. And I know you know this. I know you, hey, yeah, I've made this sale. Yeah, this is someone I referred into my business. Yeah. But you need to stare at this, seriously. And you need to reread what you wrote here. Because it only takes one. It only takes one. I had a conversation with Jeff Buchanan, and we all know Jeff Buchanan is. He's the founder of Instant Payday Network. I mean, he's a six-figure earner. He makes, well, like between $15,000 and $30,000 a month. Okay, and I've gone on the phone with this guy, and he told me his story, and I told him mine. And he said, from the very beginning, when he first started, you know, when he made his first sale or conversion, it was $20, just $20. And he told me that he went crazy for that $20. He started cheering. He started running around and said, "This really works. This really works." He had a girlfriend at the time, and he was saying he was showing how excited he was. And his girlfriend was like, "Yeah, it's just $20." And I laughed because it was the same thing with me and my wife. When I first made my first $20 with Instant Payday, I did the same thing. I was so excited. I ran around and showed my wife, and my wife was like, "Okay, yeah," but she didn't get it because many people are skeptical about making money online. You know, they think it's all a scam. They think it's not real. They think it's legit. Everyone has this preconceived notion that making money online has to be hard, and if you even make money at all, it's hardly possible, you know. But once I made my first sale, with Empower Network, once I made my first sale with once I started making money with Get Rich Radio, once I made my first sale with the eBay business, so on and so forth. The first sale was all that it took. Because after that, I got another one, and another one, and another one. And let me tell you, the most effort I ever had to put into a business was for the first sale only. You know why? Because it's all a mental thing. I just needed that first sale to confirm to me that this works. And if I can make it work once, I can make it work twice. And if I can make it work twice, I can make it work 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I can make it work as many times as I want, just as long as I can make it work once. That's all I need. That's all the proof I ever need. And yes, there were times where I did go through seasons of discouragement, you know, wanting that next sale, and it hasn't come. But I never doubted that it was possible. I knew it was, and all it took was the first. And Cookie, I know you're working hard, but this is all you need to show you. This is proof. You may not have the best knowledge with computers, technology, but you have this. This is the first step. This is the groundwork. This is all you need. If you could do this once, Cookie, you could do this again and again and again and again. You can do this. Now, there's some things that you need to do that you're not doing. And this is where I'm going to scold you and be critical and all that. 1, you have a capacity to make people laugh. You have a capacity to get people's attention. And you're not doing it because you aren't sure of yourself. And it's very similar to Daryl Nixon. I'm going to get to him in a minute. But you did that one video that had Looney Tunes all up in it, and I nearly pissed myself. It was so funny. I do videos. You could almost say I do videos for a living because I make money from videos. And I almost pissed myself with how funny your video was. Why is it not public on YouTube? I have no idea, but it needs to be now. And you need to do more of it. Cookie, and to everyone watching this, there is no specific science to make this work. Everything in online marketing and everything in making money from home is all about trial and error. And when you find something that works, you do it over and over and over, and you expand, expand, and expand. That's literally all you do. I cracked up on that video. That video needs to go up online today. And without apology, that video needs to go up. You know, maybe you'll expect sales from it. Maybe you don't have any expectations, but it needs to go up. And you need to do more of that. More. Just play around. Some of your videos are going to bomb. Some are going to be wonderful. Some are going to make no sense. Some are going to be amazing. But you need to put yourself out there because you have tapped into something and you're not taking advantage of it. And if you're not taking advantage of it, you're going to have to keep working hard to make those sales. So if you know you have a key, why are you not using it? You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you're following the training with the 7-day challenge. You said you've reached about 50 people per day when it should be 300. But, you know, I know it's difficult between your job, which is very demanding, and working from home. So I know and you need your downtime too. You need to chill, you need to relax, you know, it's necessary. But when you've set yourself a goal and when you've locked yourself in your office and you're ready to work, do things that you know is going to make you money. I'm telling you right now, Cookie, what's going to make you money, and that's getting those videos. Use those videos for this 7-day business. You could also do it for Instant Payday. You could also do it for Empower if you're in it or not. But do it. I'm telling you what's going to make you money. And that's it. If you're not going to listen to my advice, then you're missing on a chance to make some money with this. Now, continue doing what you're doing with contacting people on Facebook. Continue that. But throw videos into the mix, and you've got something there. You're really missing out on an opportunity here if you don't do that. So do it. And I know you're working hard. So you know what they say. work smart, not hard. I'm a fan of both. I mean, at first you need to work hard, and then as you start building momentum, change that from work hard and work smart. Okay? All right, let's see next. I'm going to tackle my man Darrell Nixon. Now, Darrell, I was chatting with you about this. I was chatting with you about this here in this message here. As you can see, we're going back and forth. Um, you like Cookie, you're very funny. You are funny. You are one funny guy. And I talk to hundreds of people. So if I say you're funny, out of hundreds of people that I talk to, that's really saying that you are one funny dude. And there is a very important element in marketing and building a business from home that you need to know. It's called attraction marketing. And I'm sure you've heard of it. Attraction marketing. And what attraction marketing is simply doing things with, how do I say this? Oh, cool, Wonder Woman. Yeah, she's supposed to be the one. Okay, anyway. Attraction marketing is simply taking your qualities, your best qualities, what makes you an attractive person, and using it to get people's attention, to bring in sales. Your personality, man, is just bright. It's just sunny. It's very, very easygoing, very funny. And I know the struggles that you're going through. So in spite of your current struggles, you still find time to crack jokes with me. And you were telling me in the text, in the chats here, you were saying, oh, well, at least with you, you're recording videos and it looks like you're having fun. That's what you were telling me. Darrell, let me tell you, I'm not always really having fun in every single one of those videos. I look like I am, but once the camera's off, oftentimes I have to deal with some of my own burdens. Sometimes my wife and I get in a huge fight, and I feel like crap. But it's time for me to do a video, so I start the camera, and I'm doing my video. Sometimes I'm having a family issue. Sometimes something's wrong at work. I go through problems like everyone else, Darrell, and in spite of all those, or despite all those, I change my mindset. Now, you may look at it as I'm putting on an act, or I'm being fake, I'm not being real or whatever, but would I rather be upset, depressed, and deal with that, or would I rather change that to a positive thought, get into a positive mindset, and encourage people in a video? I think when I have the will and the strength and the ability to think more positively and to share that with people, it doesn't matter what's going on behind the scenes. Because what I do is not for myself. What I do is to show people a life that they can have. Now, I'm not a millionaire or anything like that, but I mean a life that, you may be struggling, whatever, but there's a way out. And that's why people are attracted to me, because I smile, I'm happy, I have fun. My environment is not always fun. My environment is not always happy. I deal through crap like any one of you guys here. I deal with a lot of crap. Especially because I'm a leader. I deal with more crap. Because I deal with the stuff that you guys deal with. People think that because someone has more money, life gets easier. That's not entirely true. The Bible says, to whom much is given, much is expected. So, if I have more money than you, that money is just going, it's simply going uh, to other avenues that maybe you don't have money for. Like, um, well, 10% of what I make is going to be higher than 10% of what you make. So that's more money going out of my pocket for tithes. Um, and different things like that. I have money for maintenance on my car, this and that, that and this. I mean, it's just the thought of having more money doesn't mean life gets easier. It just means that it's a different situation, you know? So I deal with crap just like any one of you guys. I deal with crap just like you, Darrell. But you do this too. You smile, you are happy, you joke. You are a fun guy. You are really fun to be around. Excuse me. And your problem is that you don't use that to your advantage. Just like Cookie, she knows she has something in videos, but she denies it, or not denies it, but she doubts it. And to this day, she hasn't posted that video that I think is hilarious. You're the same way. You joined with me in Instant Payday Network a while ago. You joined in the 7-day challenge a while ago. You haven't pulled a single sale, and I'm not saying this to embarrass you. I'm just saying this to empower you, because you have the stuff, and you need to recognize how to use it. You were saying things like, other people record videos with their laptop or their computer. They have a webcam, and all you have is a camera on your phone. That's what I use. I used for 2 years the camera on my iPhone, and now I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 3, so I use that one. And occasionally I'll use the webcam. Right now I'm using the webcam, but 90% of the time I'm using a camera phone, just like the one you have. And Daryl, you have qualities that can lead people, and what that'll do is that'll bring you money. And the sooner you jump on it, the sooner you put in that hard effort, the sooner you're going to start seeing it. But as of right now, you're joining things and sitting on the sidelines. You're having a few laughs with us. I know you're with us, but you're not doing anything. And that's hurting you. And I don't want it to. I don't want you to join any one of my businesses if you're not going to follow through and make good results from it. Because see, with me, it's not just about money. I don't want to make money off of people and leave them high and dry. I want to make money with team members, with people that are with me. And I know you're with me, Darrell. I know you're with me. But you need to realize what's inside of you and what you are capable of. And that needs to come out. It's like what I was saying with Cookie. She's stopping herself from making a lot of money because of not doing the videos. You're stopping yourself because you're making excuses about you don't have the camera, you don't have this and that, you see other people doing this. Don't compare yourself, first of all. Just know that you have a wonderful personality. You have the right stuff to get, to get this started. All you need to do is take action. Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, Darrell. Fearfully and wonderfully made. So it doesn't matter if you're struggling financially or whatever the case is. You are created as the prince to the Almighty God. And with that kind of bloodline, there literally is nothing you cannot do. You just need to recognize that. And believe it, and walk in it. Faith without works is dead, the word says, right? So I know you have the faith, bro. Now let's start seeing the work. You can do it. All right, let's see. Next up is my man Ryan McMahon. Where are you, Ryan McMahon? Okay. All right. So Ryan McMahon. He is an awesome. Ryan, you are an awesome motivator. What I see in you is you can be a what's his name? Tony Robbins. You could be a Tony Robbins, bro. There's something about your personality that I find completely genuine, and what I've seen you is someone that can give people fuel to go the extra mile. When people are feeling down and they feel like they're coming to a stop, you're the type of person that would say, go on, just keep going, just a little further, just keep going. I was gonna say you're like a male cheerleader, but I didn't want to make you sound feminine or whatever. But that's close to what I'm feeling. You know, you're a motivator. You're an inspirer. We're inspirer. Yeah. And you're a bright guy, very smart. And I say that because of past experience with you. You know, the chats that we've had. Someone trying to promote to you, and you know how you analyzed that situation was very mature, very smart, and you knew right away how far that conversation was going to go. I don't know too much about what you've been doing as far as promoting yourself. I don't know how much action you are taking. Out of all of the people I've just talked about, you and I kind of talk the least, and I hope it's not because you think I'm too busy for you. That's not the case. I like this, Ryan. I like this. You need to keep doing this. This is good. So, if there's anything I can say about you on Facebook is you're not taking enough action. You're not posting a lot. And if it's because you're not addicted to Facebook, then that's fine. Don't be addicted. But regarding business, get yourself out there more. You are absolutely a motivator, but I will say, and I could be wrong here, you're not taking enough action. You're not pushing yourself. The way you're progressing is more at your own leisure. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But if you're wanting to see a consistent flow of sales, you need to push harder. See, the thing is that at the very beginning, I'll just say from my perspective, at the very beginning, I have to push hard. I have to work hard. I have to be up several hours of the day. I've seen many days where I stayed up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning just working strictly on my business. And I would have stayed up longer, but I nearly pass out by that time. As I start laying that groundwork, as I start working that hard, I start building the momentum. And what it is it brings my business to life. My business starts to take on its own life, and it starts to work by itself. It becomes its own thing, and it starts to move by itself. But I have to create it. I have to design it. I have to work my butt off. And then I get to the point where I can lay back and my business works for me. I get to enjoy trips to the park, a dip in the pool, a week or two out of town. I get to enjoy those things um, without having to do anything, without having to be on Facebook. I get emails, and I try my best to answer them daily, but sometimes like for instance, Friday, whenever people email me, I say to myself, I got to answer these before the weekend starts. But guess what? I always forget, or something always comes up, and I wind up not answering those emails till Monday. So these guys are waiting on me for 2 days, and I'm out there having a good time, being with family, and all that good stuff. But before all that, I was a slave to my business. And if you interview anyone who's been successful, any millionaire, you would think these guys are millionaires, but they have the easy life. The media, the way people paint things for us, is so convoluted and such a farce. Because the truth is, these millionaires are some of the hardest workers you will ever meet. These millionaires are people who, to get things going, they refuse to sleep. They refuse to eat. They go crazy. They're practically addicts. They're psycho. This is the truth. Research Donald Trump. Research 50 Cent. Research T. Harv Eker. Research Tony Robbins. Research Tyler Perry. These guys, research the founder of Facebook. I can't believe I keep forgetting his name, but research these guys. These guys are some of the hardest workers you will ever know about. They work around the clock. Nobody works hard. Nobody in their company, in their entire company, works as hard as these people do. And there's a reason for that. And you see their results. The founder of Facebook works his buns off. His result, multi-million, billion-dollar company that everyone uses. 50 Cent, when he was shooting his his movie for Get Rich or Die Trying, he was also working on the soundtrack for Get Rich or Die Trying. Or I think it was his next album. But anyway, he said, sleep is for poor people. Think about that. Sleep is for poor people. You think sleep is a luxury, so, rich people are the ones that can afford all sorts of luxuries. But no, he says sleep is for poor people. And he said that because he would be on set for like 17, 18 hours a day shooting the video. He'd go home and go right to his home studio and start working on the album throughout the night. He would get maybe 2 hours of sleep, and that's it. Sleep is for poor people. Now, that is hard work, but look at where he is now. Wouldn't you want to be there? I mean, as far as like the kind of financial independence that you have, it's ridiculous. So I'm saying all that, Ryan McMahon, because you have the ability to encourage, and if I'm saying that you can be the next Tony Robbins, then dude, that's something that you need to put in your videos. You need to be an encourager in your videos. You need to be an inspirer in your videos. You need to do videos where you are pouring out value and encouragement. You need to pour that sucker out of you. What's in you needs to come out. You cannot keep it for yourself, Ryan. You have to share it with the world. It's got to come out. And if you're looking for financial freedom, then be like 50 Cent and say sleep is for poor people and work hard. Because there will come a time relatively soon, if you work hard enough, that you could just relax. You could take vacations with your family. You could treat your family to vacations. I mean, that's what this is about, man. All right, so I believe that is everyone. I'm not sure if I missed anyone. Let me double check here. All right. Shout outs to Jose Rodriguez, Christopher Petty, Jules Yogino, Aaron Degler, William Anderson, Jay Pressman, and there's two more here that I can't see their names. But shout outs to you guys. You do not talk to me. You do not respond to the chat here. So I cannot help what I'm not aware of. All right. Now, in this video, I was very candid. I exposed certain things about you guys that you may have felt like, wow, he kind of rubbed me the wrong way there. Wow, that was a little embarrassing. Did you have to say that to everyone here? Trust me, this is a private, unlisted video, and it's only going to go out to you guys that are here in my chat. That I'm talking. If I'm talking about you guys, I'm talking about you. That's it. And yeah, maybe hopefully I didn't go too far, but I did want to say these things because we need to cut the crap. And I'm speaking to myself too. I'm not perfect. I dropped the ball a lot, okay? But I want you to succeed. I want you to be excited. I want you to be happy. I want you to start pulling in sale after sale, and I want you to thank me, not because I have an ego, but I want you to thank me to say that Jason went the extra mile. Jason is a good coach because he pushed me. I want to push you. I want to push you to success. I want to push you to financial freedom. I want to push you to the point where you become a leader. You become like me, if not better than me. Okay? That's what I want for you. That's what I want for your life. I want you to do well. And I want you to break free from the bondages of your finances. And guess what? I didn't have to do this video. I don't have to do any of the things that I do to go the extra mile. I could focus on the next sale, and I do focus on that, but I don't have to come back here and do this because you know what? If you really want it, you'll make it work. It doesn't matter to me if you continue your membership or not. I'm going to sound like a total jerk. I already got your money. You know what I'm saying? I already got your money. So if I was not who I am, if I was only concerned about me making money, I could care less if you continue your membership with the 7-day program or not, or if you cancel or whatever. With Instant Payday, if that's what you're doing with me, if you did steps 1 and steps 2, I already made money from you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to share anything. I don't have to show you how to make it work, because if you really want it, you'll do your research, you'll get it yourself. I don't need to baby you. And that's not what I'm doing. I'm not babying you. But the reason why I come back and the reason why I talk to you is because you've connected with me. You've taken the steps to connect with me. You believe in me as your leader, and I want you to be successful. Mind you, I'm not pushing this hard because I'm like, nobody's making money under me. There are several, okay? Several. And you as well are making money as well. So it's like, you know, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. I want you to be a leader. I want you to pull in 5, 6 figures. I want you to do this. And I want you to surpass me. I want you to surpass me. I want you to be better than me. I do. This isn't a competition. I'm not jealous or anything like that. I want you to do better than me. But Bobby, which you're stinking awesome, all of you are. Cookie, Darrell, Ryan, you guys are wonderful, and I want to make sure that we stay connected. And I want to make sure that you know the power that you have inside of you. I want you to know the right way to think. I want you to know how to make this work. And, excuse me, I want to share in your victory. I want to be able to rejoice with you. I want to be able to be happy with you. I want to be able to cry with you. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. I don't want you to make any more excuses. Oh, my job. Oh, this. Oh, that. You know, oh, well. I'm glad that you're sticking with me. I'm glad that you're not giving up. But at this point, guys, to me, that's not enough anymore. Cookie, get those videos out. Darrell, start doing some work. Ryan, use your gifts and work hard. Bobby, offer more value and see how you can help others. And that's going to make you way more attractive to people. Yeah. So I had to remove the blogging rapper friendly face for this video and just kind of be a little more hardcore, be a little more in your face, be a little more real, a little more stern. And you know I don't do this often. This is my first time doing it. But you know, whether you're mad at me for doing this or not, I'm doing it to get you in the right spot. And if I really didn't care, I could continue being the happy-go-lucky blogging rapper guy and ignore things that I see. But I want you to be successful. So every now and then, I just got to be real with you guys. So I hope you understand that, and I hope you get excited. Because I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't see real stuff in you that makes me excited. You guys are leaders. You guys are wonderful, awesome, and I see it. I see it, and it's frustrating. I want it to come out of you. I see it. It's there, and it's inches away from being realized and coming out and making you who you are really meant to be. So, do it. You can do it. I love you guys, and if you have any questions, just hit me up. Talk to y'all soon. Much love. God bless. Peace.